Some people believe love has a deadline, that if you don't marry early, you've failed at life. Others believe time ruins love. But this story asks a different question. What if timing doesn't ruin love, but immaturity does? This is a story of two couples, same city, same year, same dreams, different preparation, different outcomes. This is not a story about right or wrong. It is a story about readiness. The city wakes up to another ordinary morning. In one small apartment, a young couple rushes through the day. Laughter fills the room as they search for keys, tease each other, and promise that everything will work out. They married young because love felt urgent, because waiting felt unnecessary, because they believed love was enough.
This is Beyond Stories, where every story carries a lesson, and every lesson touches the heart. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that could inspire your next step. Now, let's go deeper into the story.
They had no plans, only hope. No structure, only feelings. They slept on cheap furniture, shared meals on the floor, and spoke endlessly about dreams without knowing how to build them. They were deeply in love, but unprepared for the weight of marriage. Slowly, reality arrived. Bills began to pile up. Responsibilities knocked louder. Conversations about money turned uncomfortable. One worried, the other avoided. One wanted direction, the other wanted peace. Arguments were not loud, just unfinished. Problems were postponed, not solved. Love was present, but the tools to protect it were missing. In another part of the same city, another couple moved at a different pace. They met later in life, after mistakes, after lessons, after growth. Their conversations were not rushed. They spoke openly about expectations, finances, weaknesses, and fears. They chose clarity over excitement. They understood that love without preparation could become a burden. They planned together, learned together, prepared for marriage before entering it. When disagreements came, they faced them directly. Apologies were spoken, accountability was taken. Problems did not disappear, but they were handled with maturity. Love was not just felt, it was supported. Back in the young couple's home, silence grew heavier. They still loved each other, but love began to feel exhausting. One felt unheard, the other felt pressured. They didn't stop caring, but they stopped understanding each other. Dreams were postponed. Resentment grew quietly. Love remained, but it felt fragile. Years passed for both couples. One relationship survived, but with visible strain. The other grew steadily, not because it was perfect, but because it was intentional. Both had problems, both had disagreements. The difference was readiness. One evening, both couples passed through the same park without noticing each other. Two marriages, two timelines, two truths. Getting married young is not a mistake. Getting married unprepared is. Getting married later is not fear. Sometimes it is wisdom. Marriage does not require age. It requires maturity. Love needs more than emotion. It needs communication, responsibility, self-awareness, and shared direction. Some people marry early and grow together. Some marry later and build wisely. But no marriage survives on love alone. Preparation decides what love becomes. And that is the lesson. Don't rush love. Prepare for it.